Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear the Excellency Kiai Haji Hasan Mutawakil Allah SIMM, as caretaker of Zainul Hasan Genggong Islamic Boarding School, Honorable to the Dr. Abdul Aziz Wahab BAMAG, as a rector of University Zainul Hasan Genggong, and respectable to Miss Wahyu Lestari as the Dean of Scientific and Education Teaching Faculty, unforgettable to Mr. Benny Hamdani of psychology subject. My name is Lailatul Masnura and I'm from English Department 2024, and this time I will explain about learning difficulties. The first is definition of learning difficulties. Learning difficulties are obstacles that affect learning that occur in a learning outcome. The difficulty refers more to the student's psychology. It can be in the form of difficulties in listening, speaking, writing, reading, spelling, thinking, and counting. Students who experience learning difficulties will need more attention from the teacher because each student's ability is different. Teachers cannot assume equality between very capable and less capable students in the learning process. In the learning process, the teacher needs to first understand the characteristics of the student, not only providing material to students, but teacher needs to understand students when in class. That way it will be easier for teacher to create a learning atmosphere. Okay, next slide is factors that influence learning. There is two factors that influence learning. The first factor is internal factors, and the last factor is external factors. In the internal factors, there are three parts. The first is lack of student interest in learning. The second is lack of motivation for students, and the last is motivation from family. And in the internal factors, there are three parts too. The first is teacher find it difficult to implement learning. The second is lack of learning media, and the last is boring learning method. Here are some common types of learning difficulties. The first is dyslexia. The definition: a difficulty of processing linguistic information, causing problems with the reading, writing, and spelling. Children with dyslexia often struggle to differentiate similar letters, understand the order of letters in the word, and memorize the word. The second is dysgraphia. Difficulty with writing, emphasizing problem writing letters, number, and sentence neatly and legible. Children with dysgraphia often struggle with planning and organizing their writing. The third is dyscalculia. Difficulty understanding and using numbers, including problems with counting, solving math problems, and understanding mathematical concepts. Fourth is attention deficit disorders, or ADHD, a neurodevelopmental condition caused by difficulties focusing attention, controlling impulse, and regulating activity. And the last is auditory processing disorders. Difficulty processing auditory information, leading to problems understanding speech, following instruction, and participating in conversation. Okay, next, solution for learning difficulties require a multifaceted approach tailored to individual needs. The first step is educational strategies. IEP or 504 plan differentiated interaction, assistive technology, multisensory learning, structured environment, and positive reinforcement. The second is therapeutic interventions, occupational therapy, speech language therapy, and behavioral therapy. The third is collaboration, open communication between parents, teacher, and specialists. And the last solution is addressing underlying issues. Medical intervention for medical concern and counseling for emotional or social issues. Okay, before I close my explanation, their key to success is early intervention, individual approach, and patient consultation with professional is crucial. Maybe that's all for me. If I have many mistakes, please forgive me. And last I say, wassalamualaikum